Why we're on social media?
Why we're on social media.
And why we're doing these vlogs? Well, they're good fun to do, aren't they? You know, it's a lovely sort of catalogue of all the things that we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, but there is a really significant business reason for being on it. In order for us to access employers and learners on a wider scale, especially nationally, you have to be on social media. Businesses are waking up to this more and more, and so the competition for attention for any type of user, whether they are employers, learners, whoever they are, is getting tougher and tougher. And also, when people are on social media now, viewers, they don't necessarily want to read stuff anymore. You know, I'm sure you're the same, that when you're actually scrolling through, you want to watch videos. And that's the sort of things that stop and make you look. I've been to the gym, UP Fitness, and I actually wore my Middleton Murray kit today. Not on purpose, but you know, sometimes you sort of put something on, you think, oh, okay, I'll match it all up and make it into a Middleton Murray day. So yeah, Middleton Murray kit. This is what is this? Empire Workout. These are Colhan trainers and Chanel glasses, which are quite loud. I like them though, futuristic. What we're doing today is we're going to go back to Gary Vee's office. I met the guys, and you know when I met Gary Vee there, he's got a London-based agency. Some of his ideas, you know, about social media, reach, having an impact, were really great. So I want to go back and follow that up in a bit more detail. His view was that vlogs are the way to sort of just demonstrate what we do as a business, and hopefully people are seeing that. You know, we've done 4 episodes now. So yeah, going to go to see Gary. You're going to come with me, and you're going to film some of that. As we know, we're just not competing on social media with our competitors. We're competing with every other brand that is actually on your feed. So if I'm trying to attract you, for example, to come and join this business, you might be looking at, you know, scrolling through, and you might see my ad, but you might also see an ad for a really cool tracksuit, you know, or a really great car, or a watch, or a restaurant you want to go to. So what we've got to do is try to become more and more entertaining to make you stop and have a look. And that's really the reason for the vlog. Well, number one reason is to stop and grab your attention. When I've got your attention, then what we need to do is to give you content that is going to make you actually watch it. And so what we're trying to do with the vlog is to give some decent, arresting content every minute or so. Hence the music, hence, you know, the moving around, the animation, the different locations, etc. So whose attention do we want to get? Think about what we do. It's a variety of different audiences that we have, but we need to get the attention of employers. And employers are on different platforms. Employers tend to be on LinkedIn, but don't forget, you know, we're all employers as well. So some employers will be on Instagram, some will be on Facebook, some will be on Twitter, they'll be all over the place. And so there's a particular type of content we need to give to employers to demonstrate the value of taking on young people into their business, or to upskill their existing staff.
Surprise!
Hi!
Yeah, hi.
Colette has goals, which I think we all should have, and ideally she'd like to be a manager one day, and by stepping on this level 3 management course, it's an ideal platform for her to progress in that. And whilst doing this, as she's already mentioned, she's learning more and more about the tiny ins and outs of the company.
She's always one of those people, you know, you can rely on. If you ask her to do a piece of work, it'll be high quality, it'll be delivered on time. And she's, you know, a real asset to the company and a real star.
And then you also want to access learners. I mean, a lot of the young people that we actually work with, they lack confidence, so they're not going to want to turn up at our office and apply for, or even apply for a job. You know, so we've got to attract them and give them information in a method that they like to receive it at a time that they want to receive it.
Great, great. So I see from your expression of interest, you put that you're interested in business earlier? Yeah? Okay, and what's your availability like?
So we're contacting local employers like yourself to discuss the available apprenticeship schemes, which offer fully funded training and qualifications.
So I just wanted to discuss obviously the opportunity with Diggerland, the digital marketing apprentice that they're looking for. So first of all, obviously, I know you've had the weekend to do your research and journey plan.
By the end of that year, you'll work 5 days a week, so you'll gain as much experience, and pay as we can give you.
If you could get that back to me when it's good for you, so I can start to gain interest for that role.
Well, basically working with businesses and accessing government funding to support them in upskilling not only their current existing workforce, but also talent via apprenticeships as well.
And then we want to attract staff to come and work for us. And again, different types of staff with different types of interests will be on all the different platforms. Some will be very professional, I'll be looking at LinkedIn. Others will, want to engage via Twitter and have a chit chat. And then there's a fourth audience, which is really suppliers. We want to be learning stuff. I mean, just for example, we just bought a system that we've implemented called Cognizance. And this system is designed to identify learning needs in young people really, really early on. It's a fantastic system. Now, we never would have found out about that unless we'd been talking about our work on social media, and actually the owners of that system reached out to me and said to me, you may be interested in this system. And I think we've actually got some people training in that system today. So there's so many reasons for being on social media. It isn't just an ego boost for me and the company. Yes, it's lovely to actually be able to demonstrate what we've done and our achievements and the fun we have and all of that. But there's some very, very tangible business reasons. On Insta, what we'd be engaging now, the sort of people that I've been meeting there are individuals who are really success focused. So it tends to be personal trainers because of my interest now in training, or else people that are also interested in fitness. And when they are disciplined like that in their own personal fitness, they tend to be equally driven in career success as well. On LinkedIn though, it's businesses. Well, it's individuals as well. It might be people that reach out because they want a job, or they want to meet me because they have something maybe to show me, they want to sell something, or they may want me to go and speak. I get quite a lot of speaking engagements through LinkedIn. In fact, the Voom thing that I did for Richard Branson, doing the judging with him on his panel, that came through LinkedIn. So that's very, very much more business focused. On Facebook, it's more friendships really. I've got probably more friends on that than anything else. These are, relatives, friends of friends, and it tends to be a sort of a smaller, more personal community. Twitter, it's just really great to engage with industry leaders, with the press. I find that, the Times supplement actually puts out a post. You can give them a one-liner on Twitter and they'll come back and they'll say, can you give us an article? So I find that engaging with industry and with press is really, really possible on a large scale with Twitter.